Today, we've been seeing Roblox news and drama, like LankyBox doing something crazy, players mad, and a lot of people might be quitting. So if you're new here, please subscribe for more Roblox videos, and let's get right into it. Let's start with a new Roblox update that has made a lot of people upset. Recently, Roblox started testing with new layouts for the avatar shop, and they're removing a lot of categories. This seems harmless at first, but it broke a bunch of people's links. UGC creators, for example, they always have links so people can just find all their work in one place, and this broke all of it. And now they have to go through and update every item. And in general, people aren't happy with the categories they're removing. Like the recommended one, for example. That's a super useful and popular section, and it seems kinda weird to remove it. Next up, though, we've something pretty crazy. I'm sure we're all familiar with LankyBox by now.
Why you always chasing me? Why me?
And today they did something interesting. Not stealing thumbnails, don't worry. But they opened their own food chain, kinda like MrBeast, and they have tons of ghost kitchens all over America, which is kind of insane. The whole menu is catered towards kids, so it's just stuff like nuggets, pizza, that kind of stuff. A lot of people think this is pretty funny, like Albert, or are just confused why they even did this. Overall though, as weird as this is, it's kinda cool to see YouTubers open up food chains like this. And even though it's ghost kitchens, the amount of locations they have is kind of impressive, I'm not gonna lie. If this was in Canada, I would 100% ordered it for the jokes, but sadly it's only in America for now. Anyways, next up once again we have some more UGC drama, but this time it's pretty different. Over the last few months we see people make limiteds, copyright items, but now people are pushing it even further. Items are being released that just have straight up swear words in it. And they're spelled a bit differently, but it's pretty clear what it says. Now, we know Roblox moderation and UGC is a complete mess right now, but surely they don't let this through, right? I feel like this will probably be moderated pretty quickly, or maybe not. It's Roblox, what do we expect? Next up though, let's get into a little bit of drama between two popular devs. So the official Roblox dev Rob put out this tweet saying, "How does Arsenal keep its older players coming back for more? Having a level playing field and not pay to win." Hear more from this clip. And Preston, the dude behind Pets and Max, responded showing that Arsenal is actually losing players, and said that they should replace the game modes, criticizing and kinda hating on the game. And people got kinda mad at this because there's kinda no need for it, it's pretty unnecessary. And also people kept mentioning that he literally has one of the most pay to win games out there. Overall though, I feel like if you just said it nicely, as like feedback, that would be completely fine. But it's kinda messed up to call it another game for losing players. It's usually sensitive for a lot of people, seeing projects they spent so long on decline. Like YouTubers for example, they don't want to hear people calling them out when they get less views. I don't know, it just seems kinda weird. But let's move on to our second last story. We've seen time and time again Flamingo getting his thumbnail stolen. But now companies are even stealing them and using them to advertise their games, which is pretty messed up. Albert's thumbnail artist responded just saying bruh. Overall though, pretty messed up from this company. And finally, let's get into our last story. So in the past day, Twitter's been a complete mess. So much so that people felt like the platform might actually come to an end. And because there's so many popular accounts in the community started making tweets, letting people know where to find them, and just being sad that the community they built up for years is dying out. Even KreekCraft saying, Twitter's shutting down all office buildings. Over 1,000 employees have resigned today. All top engineer teams have resigned. It looks like this actually might really be the end. And it's all kinda sad to see, especially for Twitter as a whole. But in general, the Roblox Twitter community was a great place for information, news, and overall great way to connect with other people. And although Twitter probably won't just end like this, with the new rules and stuff, it's definitely gonna change and be very different. And as you may know, they really want people to buy verification now. And apparently if you don't buy it, they won't show your tweets and stuff more often. And obviously most regular users aren't gonna buy this. So as time goes on, we're gonna lose a huge chunk of news and stuff, and just people from the community. Everything going on is kinda weird. Twitter is kinda dying out. If you enjoyed, check this other video where a popular dev trolled everyone. I'll see you in the next one.